Late to rise yesterday, but not so today. The coffee pot has bubbled and the boy and I are armed with a brew each. Although, to be fair, Ashley is still dozing. Well, he was.
Well, I was.
When I wrote it. But now I'm reading it. Are you still dozing?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm playing my game that I always play.
Oh, yesterday was a brilliant day. First of all, lots of lovely messages of support and love from my friends following the news about the soon-to-be new premises. Several offers of practical help too, and that was really warming. So thank you, each of you, for your warmth. I'm truly grateful. Once more in my life, I'm reminded that the real value and power in life is that you are able to enrich your own life at the same time as helping other people on the path to their dreams. I actually managed to do some DIY in the garden yesterday. 3 brackets screwed to the south aspect of the shed for hanging baskets. And what's in those hanging baskets? Tomatoes. Yumsters. What was that?
You were doing it with Nanny.
Well, yeah, Nanny came round for a 6 feet meet, didn't she?
Nanny helped also.
She didn't help.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
I saw a pot.
No, she didn't.
I saw a pot.
No, yeah, no, you didn't touch nothing.
I saw a pot, though.
Okay. I sat down last night before dropping off to properly start work on my bullet journal. Ironic that I've struggled to find the time to help myself organise my time. So far, I have a massive sheet of tiny writing of all of the things on my list which I am doing, should be doing, and want to be doing. So that is at least a start. We had the most wonderful 6 feet meet with Mum, as Ashley just alluded to. She dutifully kept her distance, as did we, and we nattered and listened to music and talked about plans for our garden, which we hope to get time to work on this summer anyway. In a chat with one of my authors on the SVP team yesterday, I discussed something that I've been thinking about for quite a long time, but I've never ever voiced outside my head, not once. No particular reason, but I guess it's because I've never thought myself likely to be in a position to act on it. So I've kept it tucked away. Again, not consciously, but yeah, anyway. Yesterday, out of the blue, and following a suggestion for things that might really add value for the BWT readership, out it popped. The idea is that I want to buy woodlands, a stunning number of which are being put up for sale around the UK, and I want to buy them and open them up for public access, because at the moment they're private woods or whatever, and really people can't enjoy them, or don't tend to enjoy them. So absolutely no funds at the moment for this little vision, nor do I have any idea as to when it will become a reality, but I think you already know this. Oh, goodness me, sorry for yawning. It will happen. It will sit so well with everything else that I do and love, especially with British Wildlife Tales and Find Your Adventure. It just seems like a perfect fit. So watch this space, this woodland space. A friend of mine got in touch yesterday to offer some help with the layout and general feel of the office space. She's embarking on a project which will change her direction from a career point of view, and is much more of a calling than a career. She wants to focus her profession on helping others with their well-being in all manner of ways, including meditation and the application of the Hygge principles. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hygge. Something I don't consciously give a rat's arse about, but I'm discovering that I do care about this stuff without actually realising it. Ask Linda. She knows what little I normally care about decor, for example, but it seems I actually do. I sat down yesterday before dropping off, and I wrote down some of the words associated with the way I've dealt with customers and authors in British Wildlife Tales and Stour Valley Publishing, whether in helping them do business with me or bringing their book to reality or handling complaints and dissatisfactions and things like that. I wanted to see which words would be the most appropriate to use for the way in which those situations are handled, paying particular attention to the situations. Oh, God alive, I must be so tired. To the situations where the customer or author had ended up having a particularly good experience. And anyway, here are those words: gratitude, empathy, kindness, generosity, togetherness, empowerment, patience, love, and positivity. And that was just a little outpouring of what I did. Nothing more than that, and it might not mean anything to you, but then again it might really trigger something too. So there it is. Perhaps more importantly is the absence of anything relating to monetary gain. Not a conscious decision, but really, really interesting that money and financial reward just didn't come up once in what I was writing. Don't forget though that these are my thoughts. I'm not suggesting for a minute that I'm getting any of this right. I'm just putting my own thought process down. It helps me to get things out in writing. You might get something out of it too, or you might have suggestions that will help. Feel free to share it in the comments, or drop me a message if you prefer. Linda and Hope laid on a surprise for Ashley and I last night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good, wasn't it? We were asked to vacate the caravan for half an hour at 7 p.m. whilst they prepared the surprise. We duly arrived at the front door just after 7:30 p.m. and were greeted by the usherette, Linda, with our tickets for a screening of Sonic the Hedgehog. We were given some pennies each and were led to our refreshment cellar.
Fake pennies.
Yeah, fake pennies. And we were led to our refreshment cellar, Hope. We selected our snacks from a choice of nachos and strawberry or cola laces, chocolate or caramel buttons.
I usually chose the...
Why will I not stop yawning?
Because you're tired.
I reckon so. I don't know. It's something
You woke
about...
up before me.
No, I think there's something different about it. When you're talking and not breathing properly, I've got a stuffed up nose. Apparently you yawn quite a lot, and I think that's what it is. Anyway, by the by. Then we chose our drinks. Cola Zero was the only option. That didn't matter though. Anyway, we settled ready for the show. Well, after Ashley had an overwhelming of his emotions and burst into tears. Didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it in the end though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? He settled soon enough and we really, really enjoyed Sonic. Such a great family film. Easy to watch, loads of fun. So today, I expect we will get on with doing some of the palette remodelling, given that we have a few of those arriving each month these days. So we'll probably start sort of working on our ideas, or Linda's ideas, for planters and a mini bar type arrangement. It should be quite good fun, I think. Pinterest seems to be the go-to place for palette inspiration. My God, what a ramble. Enough already. Have an awesome day. It's Bank Holiday Monday. Enjoy yourself. Big love, everyone.
Speaking.